In the silence of the Arabian night, where the dunes breathe secrets to the wandering wind, there rises a flame no storm can quench, a fire born not of wood nor of spark, but of a heart that beats with endless devotion. It is Fazza's heart, a glowing lantern in the dark, his love burning brighter than the thousand stars that scatter like diamonds across the endless desert sky. The sands stretch far and wide, a golden ocean of silence, where every grain remembers footsteps, where every breeze carries a whisper of longing. And yet within this stillness, his heart is louder than thunder, a call stronger than the desert storm, an oath spoken to eternity itself. He stands upon the dunes like a guardian of dreams, his eyes reflecting both the moonlight and the fire within, and those who gaze upon him feel the weight of centuries. For in his chest beats not just his own heart, but the rhythm of his ancestors, the courage of warriors, the tenderness of poets, the soul of a falcon soaring high into freedom. Yet above all, it is love that makes his presence eternal, a love vast enough to embrace the stars, a love that burns brighter than the sun's own crown. The desert night listens. It bows to the strength of his passion. The dunes themselves seem to tremble, shifting as though the earth knows his name, and the stars lean closer to hear his song. Each constellation bends, offering its glitter as tribute to the flame that can outshine them all. For Fazza's love is no fleeting spark. It is a fire destined never to fade. He whispers into the winds, words no ink can fully capture, promises that weave themselves into eternity. The palm trees sway, their leaves singing in the rhythm of his voice, and even the restless desert falcon halts its flight to listen. For such words are not mortal words, but echoes of the divine, poetry carved from the marrow of the soul. And in the distance, where the horizon kisses the heavens with quiet reverence, the first light of dawn tries to rise, but even the sun, mighty in its blaze, hesitates before the brilliance of his love. For what is the sun compared to a heart aflame? What is daylight before the glow of true passion? The heavens themselves confess their surrender. Fazza's heart burns brighter than 1,000 desert stars. His love outshines the galaxies themselves, and eternity bows its head in awe. The night deepens, yet the fire within his soul does not dim. For his love is not bound by hours or seasons. It is a river that knows no end, flowing through valleys of silence, flooding the barren dunes with tenderness, turning the lifeless sands into an oasis of dreams. Every heartbeat is a drum against the stillness of the world, every breath a spark rising into the infinite heavens. And with each glance of his eyes, the desert remembers it was once a sea, for in him lies the memory of all creation. A flame that burns, a light that guides, a passion that even the cruelest winds cannot scatter. The camels kneel in reverence beneath the moon, their shadows stretching long across the dunes, as if bowing to his presence, as if they too feel the majesty of his heart. The falcons circle in silence, their wings painting stories in the starlit canvas above, and every constellation bends closer, whispering to one another, "This is not a mortal fire. This is the love of Fazza, and it burns brighter than we will ever shine." The sands glow as though touched by unseen fire, each golden grain carrying his story, each ripple of the dune holding his vow. Even the wind, wild and restless, becomes gentle in his presence, like a loyal servant carrying his words. To the farthest edges of the horizon, it weaves his promises into the ears of distant travelers, so that even those who never see him will know that such love exists. A love stronger than time, a love brighter than 1,000 desert stars. His voice rises, not loud but eternal, a melody that binds heaven to earth. He speaks of devotion, of loyalty, of a heart that does not falter, and the desert listens as though enchanted. Each dune leans closer. Each cactus blooms though no water has touched it. Each hidden spring flows freer, all awakened by the flame of his words. What lover could resist such a soul? What heart could deny the fire of his gaze? He is both storm and calm, thunder and silence, a prince born of the desert spirit, yet crowned by love's eternal flame. No jewel in the royal crown shines as bright as his devotion. No palace wall can contain its glow. It bursts beyond boundaries. It paints the heavens with its radiance, and the stars bow in humble surrender. for they know they are dim beside him. And still he burns, not consumed by his own flame, but strengthened by it, his soul growing brighter with every breath, his spirit soaring higher with every promise. The night is endless. The dunes are eternal, but so too is his heart, a beacon for all who wander, a fire that will never fade. For Fazza's love burns brighter than 1,000 desert stars, and no darkness can ever silence its glow. The desert waits in awe, as though holding its breath for him, for it knows that within his chest resides a fire that cannot be caged. This flame is not born of fleeting desire, nor is it the weak spark of passing romance. It is a wild fire eternal, a beacon carved from the marrow of his soul, and it spreads across the sands with the grace of moonlight and the power of a rising storm. Each step he takes upon the dunes is a verse written in gold upon the earth. The night sky bends lower, as though eager to read the poetry of his footsteps, and the stars, those ancient watchers, seem humbled by his glow. They whisper to one another in silence. He is brighter than us all. He is the fire that even time cannot dim. He is Fazza. His love burns brighter than 1,000 desert stars.